So no further delay here, guys. Let us get the gate dropped, I guess, for the B class. All right, so I am joined by Paradox again, as mentioned, for the B class moto. Let me make sure I'm not deafened in Discord, which I was. So, where is One Shot here? Let's see if we can get eyes on One Shot. This is the man, the myth, the legend himself. Our clinched title, #1 red plate rider, One Shot, with the B class. So really, there are some battles up for second place. Mojo has a championship podium position to hold on to. We will see if he can do it, but he is in second place currently in the points. I was not able to update that profile because I thought he wasn't going to be here. So, anyways, guys, let us get this gate dropped here. Full pack gate for the B class.
I will check for jump
Jump
starts as
starts.
usual.
Someone trying to jump that gate. All right, here we go. The gate is down.
Name drop.
Quake says, I'm going to let all the chaos happen in front of me. You guys go ahead. Ethan trying to check out here with a hole shot, and Dylan Frisch on the Vet MX Honda is
Oh,
close behind him. Dylan goes up and wide. Man, so Mythic Beast in second place with Ethan in first. Oh, and Mythic connects with Papa Burms, and they both go down. A couple riders go down in that turn. We've seen less accidents happen in the Talladega turn than I thought we would, but most of the chaos is happening in that follow-up. So here we go. One shot rounding out our top five. Let's take a look at these riders as they come down this hill. Packed class for the B class tonight, guys.
B class never fails to surprise us.
Yeah, the B class is good racing. So, man, just look at all this. This is what I like to play MX bikes here for, right here. Man, it's just so cool. Like, obviously, there's a lot of crazy stuff happening on the track, but it's so cool just to see riders lining the lanes. I mean, look at it. It looks like you can go so far out. It looks like you're looking at ants coming out of an anthill. There's just so many riders. So Ethan has taken that first place position after the hole shot and is holding on to it. Does not want to let it up. Dylan Frisch on the Vet MX Honda is in second place. Panda in third, and One Shot has moved up into fourth. So this is a fun ride for One Shot, but he still has his bragging rights to hold on to. So it's not like he just wants to sit this one out and let it go by. He's going to try to win. He's going to try to do everything he can. So our second place in the points is Mojo. Where is he at? There he
He
is. There's our
is,
man.
yeah,
Deep in the pack here, about
in a
midway.
bad position. Oh, he goes down. Oh
Yeah,
no,
and goes
he
down in these
left
rollers.
one
These
shot.
these rollers eat people up because they try to take that sharp inside and double in, and that can be a punishing line. But rolling them can be slow. So One Shot, something has happened, and One Shot has moved up into second place. So he made the pass on Dylan. Ben with FXR Honda. Oh no, something happened to Ethan. So who is in first? Panda with
Panda.
NSG Yamaha is in first, One Shot in second. So Dylan, I'm willing to bet that Dylan and Ethan got into it and something happened, and they both went down, and then One Shot and Panda capitalized on that. Still a lot happening here in the back. A lot of riders coming through, rounding out their first
Oh,
lap.
Panda went down.
There
One
he
shot is
goes.
right on him. Makes the pass.
One Shot moves up into first place, Panda into second. Dylan is back for this battle. He says, it was my lead to take, and I'm taking it back. So here we go, guys. One Shot in first. We're bar to bar for a battle for the lead between three riders. Panda does not get a good run up that hill. Gets himself a little bit of a gap from the back. Man, Dylan is on One Shot. These guys are friends here, but we will see. We will see what Dylan does. Dylan's been with Backyard MX for quite a while. He's had to miss some races because of some real life things that have happened. So glad to see him here tonight. But man, it would be good for Dylan to get another win here. So let's see if he can win tonight. Let me lock on to Dylan here for just a moment. Sorry. While I check to see exactly what the points chase is between second and third with Mojo. So Mojo currently has a 5 point points lead over third place, which is this man right here, Crazies on the Madhouse Honda. So at the end of this first lap, we will have a better idea of where these two riders sit. But Crazies is in a podium position for the C-Class Series, and Mojo is 5 points ahead of him. Where is Mojo? There we
He
go.
is over the quad.
Yeah. You'll see a lot of riders on 250 who opt to triple that instead of quad it. Quadding it is possible, but it is tough. So we might see some riders quadding it. Some of the A-class riders you'll see quadding it and taking the inside line. So
Oh,
big props to those guys. So Mojo
one
comes
shot. What now?
across. Oh wait,
He
what did
is
happen
far
to one
back.
shot?
He's seventh, I think.
So one
Oh no.
shot, yeah. So Dylan takes the lead away from one shot and is starting to put a gap between himself and Panda. So we have a battle for the second place position here between Panda and Quakes. Quakes was one of the last people out of the gate, and he has moved up into third place. He is
That's
on
impressive.
the gas. Yeah. I assume he kind of let the pack. Oh
Oh,
no, he over jumps it. He's going to be upset at Panda for that one.
he
He
didn't lose too much time. It's fine.
Man, that's always frustrating when you hit a line expecting the guy in front of you to do the same,
Oh yeah.
and you end up carrying more speed than them and running into them. So Quakes makes the pass up into second.
Oh
Dylan's still in
really?
first. Dylan wants to let everything he can happen behind him, and he wants to check out for his lead. So let's
Paradox
see.
moved. Not paradox. One shot moved back up to fourth.
So this is our man right here, Crazies on the Madhouse Honda, who is trying to do everything he can to catch Mojo. Even if he finishes in front of Moto, he'll have to finish a few points or a few positions in front in order to capitalize on the 5 point gap. So we'll see if Mojo can maintain his positioning here for the second place in the series. But I want to go back here to Panda and Quakes. What happened to Panda? So Panda must have gone down because he has fallen back behind one shot now. Let's go real quick to our free roam camera and see, is this Dylan? Yep, this is Dylan in first. Quakes has moved up into second. One shot in third, Panda in fourth, and Ben with FXR Honda round out our top five. This is a much closer top five than we saw in the C class, but it's still relatively early in the race. There's still more than half of the race left to go, so we will see. But Dylan has the capability to check out, while One Shot and some of these other riders here have more than the capability to catch up. So it's Dylan's race to lose. We'll stick with this battle here between One Shot and Panda for the podium position. One Shot gets a good run up the hill. Panda keeps it tight on the inside. Riding respectfully, doesn't make contact, takes his own line. Let's see, One Shot goes outside. They both opt to go outside, strangely enough. I think some people get intimidated by the amount of speed that you naturally carry. Oh, One Shot almost loops it out backwards up the hill, but manages to keep it down, keep the front wheel down. Panda capitalizes on that mistake and moves up into third. Yeah, I think a lot of riders get kind of intimidated at how quickly you come into these inside lines. But man, if you can take the inside line, it will pay off. You see how much time One Shot made up there. I mean, he wasn't back by
Oh,
that much. Almost got into
they
each
are
other.
bar to bar.
Oh, got to be
One shot made the
careful.
pass.
Yep, One Shot makes the pass on Panda. So yeah, that time he made up on that inside line paid off. Man, this is a good battle for third. Where is our... Yeah, so Ben with FXR is still in fifth place. And man, Quakes is just not letting Dylan go. Quakes wants to win his first one here tonight, and I
Has
think he can
Dylan
do it.
fallen?
No, Dylan has not fallen. Dylan is up, and Dylan is giving it all he's got. Full turns on the throttle, clicking off gears. Let's see if he quads. Oh, he does! Dylan quads and takes the
Oh
inside.
no!
No! Oh
That's the risk
no!
you take. This
That's
is
the
the risk
risk you
you
take.
take.
Yes, sir. It is risk versus reward, and he risked it all. So it pushed him back to second. Paradox is right. That is the risk you take trying to quad and
Oh
go
no!
inside. Oh,
It
Quakes
didn't
goes
matter.
down. So Quakes goes down,
One
loses a
shot
lot of
catches
time
him.
to Dylan. Man, Dylan made a critical mistake, and he got an early Christmas present, or a late one if you want, from Quakes. One shot goes down. I think he probably tucked the front tire. So now
Yes.
A lot of back and forth happening here between this top four. This is traditionally the story with the B class. You're in the top five, top 10 positioning, and you make a single mistake, it costs you, and it costs you big.
Oh,
So we still have 11 minutes left in this moto for anything to happen. Let's get a wide shot here so you can see our leader here, Dylan Frisch on the VetMX Honda coming up the hill. Second place is Panda on the NSG Yamaha. Third place is Quakes, who might not have got the best run up that hill, and a battle for fourth between One Shot and Ben, bar to bar. Man, look at all the riders on the track here, starting to get spread out. So we shouldn't have to worry about lappers for Dylan anytime soon. Oh, Dylan went down. Man, I've got to be better at staying on him. Dylan went down, so Panda Panda has somehow moved up into the lead. Panda was in
this
third
is
place.
back and forth. This is
Yeah,
intense.
I think Dylan and Quakes probably got together in one of these corners on a downhill, and Panda has capitalized. So, One Shot, if you can help me keep an eye on what's happening. Well, I think One Shot and Ben will kind of stay in the frame here, but I just want to get a wide view. This is all like just one big battle here. This is what I was talking about earlier when I was in the booth with Mojo. My experience playing Glen Helen this week, as I tried to kind of get some insight for this commentary stream, was that this is one of the tracks that I've had the most intense races on in this game. It's a track where it's big, it's spread out, the jumps aren't too hard, but it's the uphills that'll get you. Everybody's super cautious. Quakes goes down. Quakes falls back to fifth now. Oh
And
my
Murph
god.
is in the picture now.
And now Murph is here. Holy crap. We haven't seen Murph in a while. Murph representing Factory Goon on the KTM. Man, Murphy sent me your bike skin, dude. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but so let's see here. Panda is still in a battle for the lead. What I'm trying to say about this track, guys, is it's very easy to get into long-winded battles, and that doesn't really happen a whole lot, it seems, on some tracks. Some tracks, it's very one-lined, and they're very easy to collide with other riders, and so you end up having a lot of gaps. You end up seeing a lot of crashes. Really, the only mistakes that we really see here at Glen Helen are the rider's own mistake on these uphills. Otherwise, you see a lot of long-winded battles, and it is really fun to watch. Panda takes that inside sharp. The track will let you do it, but Dylan makes the respectable move and rails the berm. So he's gonna set his sights on Panda for the win, and he's gonna do it with honor.
They are coming up on their first lap rider.
Who
This
is our
is. I
first?
feel this is too soon
Oh, what
for a
happened to
lap rider.
Kyler?
He's
I don't,
been getting bad luck. He
I
has
don't know
been
what happened
losing.
to Kyler. Kyler is not
He's
a
yeah. He
lapped
is not
rider by
lap
skill.
rider.
Kyler is a front runner. So I do not know what happened to him, but man, maybe it could be something that he'd be the first person it's happened to if a lap didn't count. So I don't know, but all right. Don't want to lose sight here on Panda and Dylan. Dylan is coming through the rollers, neither of them opting to double any of the rollers, oddly enough. I think both of them are trying to play it safe. Dylan knows he's got Panda in his sights. He doesn't need to do anything riskier than Panda until the time calls for it. So Panda goes for the quad, makes it. Dylan makes it. Dylan quads and takes the inside. Here we go. There was the risk, and let's see if it paid off. He's still relatively close to him.
Oh
No!
no!
He tries to take the inside with Panda and
And
goes
one shot
over
is
the
back on
berm.
them. Oh no!
Yep, so now Dylan went from a battle for the lead to a fight for survival to keep his second place position away from One Shot, Quakes, and Ben. This is such a close pack here. If something happens to Dylan, one of these guys is going to take second. So this is really any of these four riders here could end up with the podium. Two of them already have it, but any of these guys in fourth and fifth could find themselves in second or even first. Oh, Quakes and Ben get together and go down. That's not good for that to happen on an uphill. So that really kind of separates this gap and gives us
Oh
our
yeah.
true podium, right here. Battle for second place between One Shot and Dylan. Let's see if Dylan gets a good run up here. I saw his front tire kind of lifting on this uphill earlier. He needs to make sure he keeps it down tight.
Man, this is back and forth. Panda is back in first place. Dylan second. One shot is third. One shot is not threatened by his red plates. He is, I think, 40 points ahead. No matter what happens, one shot is not losing his championship.
Yeah, he still wants to win for bragging rights though, so that's why you see him out here giving it everything he got. He recently switched from the Honda to the Yamaha. He feels like it handles better and better fits his play style, so he's out here and he's riding comfortably, it would seem. He's won the last few races, so it's hard to tell if the bike is what's keeping him from the lead or if these guys are just out here putting on a show, and he's struggling to kind of catch up and take it away, but so real quick, something happened to Quakes. Ben and Quakes got into it together, but Ben managed to get back not too far off from where he was, but Quakes has fallen really far behind. He is back here in at least, I'd say, 10th or so. We'll see when timing and scoring updates, but so one shot has caught Dylan, so Dylan is going to continue to quad this and go for the inside line. Pushes him out. He keeps it up on two wheels though, but as you can see, one shot tripled and took the inside line and still managed to keep up. So I don't know how much benefit you really get from tripling if you can't commit hard to getting into that inside rut and railing it through. If you can't do that, then it's pretty much no difference than triple, single, and turning. It would seem so. But these two riders are in a pretty close battle here for second. Let's take it down to one shot for just a moment. Again, guys, shout out to the Aerial ESX team and Insane for helping make this UI mod for the races. And again, with the Aerial ESX series that will be happening this Friday, you can catch the 450 main event stream here on my channel, or you can go watch the full 250 event stream on YouTube on TKO Smokey's channel. So nice little helmet cam action here with one shot. So Panda makes a mistake, it would seem. We'll go on board with one shot as he is in a bar-to-bar battle with Dylan. One shot goes high on the wall. Oh, let's see if we can get a further orbit camera here. Makes the
This
pass
is
for
an
second.
insane.
Yeah, this is insane. So
Yes.
here we go. A very tight battle here for the lead.
Man, we don't often see top three podium battles last this long into a moto.
No, and one shot's going up the inside, trying to make the move on Panda, but can't. Let's see if he doubles into these rollers where Panda has been singling. Neither of them do. Deep inside. Everybody's kind of taking this line where you hit the inside and jump over the berm straight for the roller. Keep it straight over the table. Let's see what they do. Panda's been quadding. One shot triples, goes for the inside. Panda quads for the outside, and see the time. It didn't really help Panda that much. One shot gets right back on his rear fender. I imagine they're both going to go for the inside. Oh, and one shot tanks it. He goes down. This gives Dylan the
Oh
pass that he
no.
needs to move back up into second.
And
Oh,
here's
no.
Murph.
So now Murph has moved up into third. That cost one shot. I mean, he didn't get into it with Panda. He wasn't outside of his optimal line choice. He just went over the berm. Man. So Murph has now moved up into a podium position. Murph's going to be proud for that one because it has been a while, I think, since we've seen Murph on the top spot. I think the last time might have been Redbud, where he battled with one shot. So, guys, if you remember, Murph don't forget. Murph don't forget. He is out
I think
here
he
and he
forgot.
has got vengeance. He wants revenge for what one shot did to him at Redbud. So, oh, keep it up, Murph. Don't go down. Don't lose it on this hill, or you will regret it, and you won't forget it. So, one shot and Murph, friendly riders. They like each other. A little bit of rivalry, if you will, never hurt anybody. So, Murph in third still. Dylan in second. Man, Panda has really been putting on a good race. I don't think we've seen Panda win one yet, and he wants to change that. He wants to change it and make something happen tonight. Show kind of a preview if for Backyard MX Series 2. He's doing his best Zach Osborne impression right now. He wants to give a little bit of insight to what people can expect next year, or not next year, sorry, next season. Also, Panda was with the CC Racing team, and now he is representing NSG Yamaha. I think some riders have kind of opted to switch over to the KTM 350 here for Glen Helen
Oh
because it's
no.
such a big track. So I think that's why he's on
Murph
the
was
KTM.
down again and lost a lot of time.
So
He is
where
back in
is
fourth, fifth actually.
what happened to Dylan? Something happened to Dylan, and he went down. So I believe when timing and scoring updates in just a moment, we're going to see one shot in second and Dylan in third. Do I get a helmet
Our
cam with the 6D? Something's that's weird. The 6D helmet, he's got his. He puts it on the side for some reason.
our podium racers have started checking out and being separated, but let's not check this out because they can still check up to Panda. We cannot underestimate them. Sorry.
Yeah, Panda is really just one mistake away on an uphill from losing his first place position. What was an extremely close battle between about 4 or 5 riders for a podium has moved into Panda getting a little bit comfortable in the lead, One Shot still battling with Dylan for second, and Murph is kind of on an island by himself here in fourth. Our fifth place is still with Ben on the FXR Honda. Quakes is in seventh, I believe. So he had some bad luck earlier and still has not been able to capitalize or rebound from it, rather. And I think Mojo would be in ninth or 10th here. So the story, as we talked about earlier, guys, was Mojo is in second place and is 5 points ahead of Crazies. So according to timing and scoring, Crazies is in 13th currently. Oh no, Broto goes down on the CC Honda on the uphill. That's going to be punishing. He's going to try to walk it up comfortably. I hate to put you on camera like this, Broto, but I got to show him what happens. It's hard, man. It's hard when you go down on that hill. It's so hard to get back up. Some guys will lay on the throttle in maybe first or second gear and try to lean forward and keep that weight up front. Some guys just take it the easy route and don't want to loop out again, and they'll just walk that bike uphill. So that's unfortunate for him. He was doing really well. Hopefully, it doesn't cost him too much in positioning. I didn't think there was a huge pack behind him, so he maybe lost 1 or 2 positions. I think in the grand scheme of things, he'll be okay, but that is unfortunate. So let us go back here and find out what is happening up front.
They
So
have come into a lot of lappers.
yeah, so it looks like they've got around Jackson and Mythic Beast here in lap traffic. One Shot has gotten by them already, and now Dylan is going to have to do the same. One Shot in second, and Dylan is still in third. And this is Panda, man. They're not letting him go anywhere. They're closer to him now than they were
Oh
last lap.
no! A lapper took out. Dylan
Yeah,
run into a lapper.
yeah, he's going
This
to
is
be.
unfortunate.
Yeah, he won't be happy about that. I mean, Dylan's a pretty patient guy, but and it happens. That's the name of the game. But yeah, that is unfortunate.
You still got quite some time on the. Oh no, he went down again. Never mind. Murphy's back on him. His podium spot is in risk. Is at risk. I mean.
Yeah, he is now in threat of losing his podium because Murph has capitalized on the unfortunate events that happened to Dylan. So, man, this race flies by, guys. Panda got the end of the 20-minute timer, his last lap across the finish line. So this next trip around the finish line will be our white flag for the B class. So, as everything currently sits, these are interesting battles that are happening here on the track for podium positions, but the B class title has been clinched. One Shot is currently representing the number one for the B class because he has won the B class. Mojo in seventh will most likely end out this 10th
Watch
round
out!
and
Went down.
first backyard MX series in second place with Crazies, who is currently in 13th, finishing our top three for the B class. So One Shot will win the B class, has already. Mojo in second, Crazies in third.
I wanted to show you this one shot and Panda. One shot I caught up to Panda, but one shot went out and went out twice after recovering. This is bad. Oh, Panda goes down
Yep,
again.
yep. Panda quadded, and I
Okay.
think he might have got into snowboard a little bit as he tried to take the inside line. So here we go. The white flag is out for our leader. We've got one lap to make any sort of upset happen here. Panda is going to cross the finish line right now on the NSG Yamaha. One Shot in second, Dylan in third, and Murph in fourth. Man, Quakes has gotten around Mojo, it looks like, or maybe Mojo has caught up to Quakes. Let me know what happens between One Shot and Panda. I'm going to see what will happen here between Mojo and Quakes
Yes.
on our last lap. Guys, real quick, just want to take a moment again to thank you all I feel like apologies are owed for things that have happened tonight in terms of server issues, especially for our riders who are outside of the United States. But guys, it has been an extremely successful, in my eyes, first series with Backyard MX, and it really is all because of you guys for sticking around with us, believing in our series, being patient as we grow it, and what we set out to do, what Mimi set out to do, what his team set out to do when they kind of created this series, I believe has been achieved successfully, and that is create an MX Bikes um, race series, an amateur race series, if you will, where anybody of any skill level can compete. And we still have our A class, which is for our fastest riders. We will still be making tweaks and changes to the way that we categorize riders for Series 2 to make the skill gap a little bit tighter. But I hope that we have not failed to deliver a solid race experience, at least giving riders that race experience that they might not be able to find elsewhere in the community, and really kind of providing them something to work for. So thank you all so much for being with us as we've done 10 rounds of Backyard MX just since December. 10 rounds since December. It has gone by so fast and it's so unbelievable. We had 85 riders on the sign up list tonight. And so we will have well over 70 on the track, just because you can always kind of account for some technical issues. So,
Checkers for Panda and One Shot in second place, which puts him the B class championship.
yep.
Congratulations, Panda and One Shot. And oh, oh no!
What
What
happened
happened
to
to
Dylan?
Dylan?
Dylan
Oh
went down
no!
after the quad. I think he
Oh,
lost some. Man, he fell back to ninth.
this is. Oh no! This is so unfortunate. Third to ninth on the last lap. Oh my god! I feel so bad.
Yeah, man. Panda with the win. Big congratulations to Panda. One shot with the second place finish. He's already our series points winner. And Murph with the rounding out the podium. So Quake's coming in fourth, and Mojo wrapping up our top fifth. So guys, at the end of Backyard MX B class, One Shot will take the red plate. Ben will take a shot at him because he says, I don't know, he might have said something dirty. We'll have to go back and see. Mojo in second place in the overall series, and Crazies in third. So